Let's talk email. You probably have one of two emails. One is the email you've been using since you were young. I don't know, smashmouthrules321@aol.com. Or you might be using a new grown-up email, first.lastname@gmail.com. This way of using email opens you up to all sorts of threats. First, you're very vulnerable because your email hasn't changed over time and everyone has that email address. Your friends and family, your school, your bank, random place that you had to sign up for a coupon one time, your hotel account, your airline loyalty account, your supermarket discount card, they all have that same email address, so you're vulnerable. Moreover, if I want to phish you, I can just guess your email if you're using the first.lastname format for your email address. That allows me, as someone who's trying to phish you or attack you, an easy avenue to pursue. Moreover, if your email address is first.lastname@majorprovider.com, major provider being Outlook, Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, etc., I have the ability to spoof your email address when sending an email to someone. I can create an email address that looks like it is from you. How do you protect yourself against this? Well, here's some quick practical tips. One, just like with your cell phone, you need to have multiple email addresses. Your first email address should be something that your friends and family have, and it should not be your first.lastname. In fact, none of your email addresses should be first.lastname or anything that's directly and uniquely tied to you. You should have an email address for friends and family. Then you should have an email address for all of your official accounts, such as your bank account or your health insurance account. Your third email address should be the email address that you use for random thing. If you want that supermarket discount card and they require an email address, you give them this email address. Maybe even your loyalty program for your airline or your hotel. You can give them this address, as you can expect copious amounts of spam to go to it. By doing this, you prevent phishing attempts that usually are targeted at those marketing lists from reaching the actual email address that your friends and family have. If you want to get even more sophisticated, you can use paid encrypted email providers such as ProtonMail or Tutanota. Paid email services offer you a higher level of privacy and security because the company relies on effective privacy and security practices to keep their business sustainable. If you want to go the extra mile, which is what I do, you can buy your own domain and create what's called a catch-all email account. This is a whole lot easier than it seems, and just give me a call and I can probably walk you through it, no problem. Maybe I'll even make a video showing you how to do it step by step. Let me know if you're interested. A catch-all email account is when you buy your own domain, for example, coolmail.com. If I were to buy coolmail.com, I can create a catch-all address so that I can make an unlimited number of email addresses at which I can receive email. So if I walk up to a restaurant and they ask you for my email address, it's going to be italianrestaurant@coolmail.com. I go to a Chinese restaurant the next day, my address is chineserestaurant@coolmail.com. I go to a home and garden shop and they need an email address to give me a 10% off coupon. My email address is homeandgarden@coolmail.com. You can see how this is very useful, especially if you're doing a lot of business and you don't really want all of your business leads to go into the same email box. I can have an email box for warm leads, for probably spam, for I have no idea why this person asking for my email address, but it was fishy. I can give them all a different email address. I meet someone who is wearing a purple hat. The email address I will give them is purplehat@coolmail.com. I meet somebody else at a train station asking me for my social security number. Of course, I can blow them up, but might be fun to see what they were trying to send me. So I'm going to give them the email address, busstation@coolmail.com. So to repeat, you should have multiple email addresses. Your email address should not be in format first.lastname@majorprovider.com. You should have an email address that you use for friends and family, an email address that you use for all of your accounts, such as bank accounts and health portals. You should have an email address that you use for random things, such as your hotel loyalty rewards, supermarket discount cards, random restaurants. And then if you want, you can go really high tech and get an encrypted paid email provider, such as ProtonMail, or you can also create a catch-all email account using a domain that you purchase. I hope this helps.